On a previous episode of Autofocus, we presented our coverage during the launch of the all-new Honda Jazz to all our local televiewers. If you remember, we highlighted the new Jazz functionality, being able to fit a surfboard, a potted plant, and even showing how its front seats recline all the way to the back, creating a comfortable space for lying down. The Honda Jazz is known for its great value proposition, its styling and great versatility, as was developed with the goal to be the world's best functional compact. But one thing that the Jazz is also known for is the excellent driving experience that it offers. In this feature, we were able to take this little car on a road trip featuring some fast straights and twisty turns. So please sit back and enjoy this Honda Jazz driving feature.
Members of the motoring media gathered bright and early at the Marco Polo Hotel in Ortigas for Honda's event dubbed Jazz Exciting Drive to Infanta Quezon. After everyone had arrived, a few short speeches from the Honda executives as well as a quick route briefing took place. The speeches were kept short so as to maximize the time the journalists could spend behind the wheel of the all-new Jazz. Not before long, the group was off and driving out of the metro and into the more provincial roads of Quezon province. Here, the new Honda Jazz was able to demonstrate how, aside from being a practical and functional car, it was also a great driver that not only was responsive around corners and zippy along straights, but also a fuel-conscious vehicle. After a quick rest stop, the driving commenced until the group arrived at their lunch destination.
As the new Jazz is a very light, nimble, and good handling. It's fun to drive in this format, no? So I tried to find a road that could give, well, as it turned out, I gave each participant, each of the three inside the car, more or less about, let's say, 37, 38 kilometers apiece of good winding roads so that they can feel the car for themselves and enjoy it, no? And then on the way back, they'll get, again, another 37 kilometers a piece of the same stuff, right? Plus the drive from Manila to, let's say, Boso, which has city traffic and then, congested country roads and things like that. But the moment you get to Boso, Tanay and onwards, it's all just pleasurable driving.
After lunch, the media group continued driving the remainder of the roughly 250-kilometer round trip on their way back to Manila. Switching drivers and trading variants, the members of the media were able to test all of the different iterations of the new Honda Jazz. It was a momentous day for Honda as this event chronicled the first media test drive of the all-new Honda Jazz.
Well, I was very happy to hear that in this media test drive today, all of the media people who joined enjoyed the good ride, steering feel and drivability, engines, transmissions, and also the cabin inside. And I'm quite happy that I've got a lot of good response from the media people today.
The media group arrived in Manila just in time for dinner, before rush hour could take any joy out of driving from the participants. After a hearty dinner, we were able to catch up with some of the media to ask them what they thought of the new Jazz. Let's hear what they have to share.
Today was my first time to try out the new Jazz on a long drive, I mean. Well, I was expecting it to be a really good car, and it turned out it is.
We experienced the new Jazz on good, excellent roads going to Infanta, no? It was the appropriate venue for us to test the cars and really push it to the limits of its capabilities. No? This is a great and innovative way to test drive cars. This one, I have to give credit to Honda.
It was a unanimous reaction. The all-new Honda Jazz, aside from being a functional and versatile car, is also a pleasure to drive. Congratulations to Honda Philippines on bringing this great product to Philippine shores.
An almost 250-kilometer drive will take its toll on any driver, no matter what car he or she is driving. Luckily for us, that car happened to be the nimble and versatile all-new Honda Jazz, which made the drive very enjoyable. The open roads on the way to Infanta Quezon were a suitable place to put the Jazz through its paces. Long stretches of open road coupled with twists and turns allow the Jazz to demonstrate its command of the road.